This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Allow me to introduce you to what I consider to be the best iPhone filmmaking rig that you can acquire, buy, get, use. It's mainly comprised of 4 pieces, and I'm gonna break them down for you one by one. I am gonna talk about audio at the end, which is extremely crucial, though I do tend to think that as long as you hold this thing close enough to your face, and as long as you're using the back cameras, the audio straight out of the iPhone is pretty fantastic. All right, 4 components. We've got the tripod itself, followed by this universal Arca Swiss L bracket. Then there's a quick release plate on here, as well as a phone clamp. And I've used many of all of these things. Some of them, I don't think it really matters what brand you get. Others, I think it very much matters. And the tripod itself falls into that category. This is the small rig tabletop tripod. I've tried so many different tripods over the years. This one is the one that I continuously come back to and that I honestly just love the most. One of the key features of it is that you can tighten these legs. So I've been using it for 3 years. I use this for all my videos. You can always set it up in its lowest mode. I use this tripod with my big camera as well, with like every lens. Again, in the lowest mode, like it doesn't matter how big your lens is, it's gonna be able to hold it up. It's just such a fantastic tripod, I absolutely love it. Down at the bottom, there's these rubber grippies, all right? And that's super crucial for whenever you set this anywhere and it isn't in its lowest mode, you know, it's gonna grip onto whatever the surface is. It's metal, it's not super heavy, it's aluminum, so it's a light metal, but it feels very well built. Next, we have this universal L bracket. So this one is from a company called 3-Legged Things, and they don't have this exact model anymore. And honestly, this is one of the ones where I don't think the brand really matters. You just need a metal L bracket that is Arca Swiss compatible to work with this tripod. I've linked one in the description that'll do the trick. Reason for this is when you have your phone mounted in this thing, the L bracket just gives you the ability to very quickly switch from portrait to landscape mode. And for me, I've been using my phone. I've been shooting so many phone videos. I'm shooting a bunch of Amazon product reviews. I'm shooting them all in landscape mode. But as you know, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, like that's all portrait mode. That's all vertical. So the ability to quickly switch between the two is super crucial without needing to unscrew anything. There are some clamps that have like some sort of pivoting kind of method to be able to do that. So it's just like built into the clamp. Those are not my favorite for whatever reason. Again, maybe I'm just like old school, but I like an L bracket and I think that that makes the rig sturdier and easier to use. Before I get to that quick release plate, let me tell you about the sponsor of the video, Squarespace. With Squarespace's new Fluid engine, creating the website of your dreams has never been easier. You start with a professionally designed website template and then you make it your own with a reimagined drag and drop editor. And of course, your website's gonna work on desktop and mobile, absolutely crucial. You can accept appointments, offer private sessions, coaching calls, run workshops all through your Squarespace site. And when you want to figure out what's working, what's not, the analytics suite inside Squarespace is absolutely fantastic. If you want to try it out, go to squarespace.com/CodyWarner, and then when you're ready to buy, use the code CodyWarner to get 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website. Second to last, I have this Neewer Arca Swiss quick release plate on my L bracket. If you are only shooting on your phone, you don't need to use this in any other way than to shoot on your phone, like you don't want to use it with a big camera or whatever, then you wouldn't need a quick release plate because you could just put your clamp right onto the L bracket and like that's your phone rig, right? I use this L bracket on my big camera, so I like to be able to just like easily take this off and swap in and out between phone and big camera. So the quick release is fairly inexpensive. It does add a little bit of weight, it adds a little bit of bulkiness, but for me it makes sense because of how I use this tool. Now lastly, the clamp. And I've talked about this clamp in other videos, but this is a Manfrotto iPhone clamp. So it's spring loaded in here, and then it locks into place once you get your phone in there and you wanna lock it. It has a cold shoe up here so you can put a microphone on top. That's super crucial. This is another one where I don't feel like the brand is really that important. I have this one linked in the description, but you might even have a clamp. Like sometimes tripods come with these. The downside of this one is it's plastic, but that does make it very light. Again, I tend to like metal things more, but I do really like the rubber sort of grabbers that this has on it. I feel like my phone's really secure when it's in there, so that's why this is the one that I always reach for, even though I have like bunches of these things. All right, let's talk about audio. Again, not necessarily necessary. The company that I started with and have used ever since then is Rode. On my big camera right now, I have the Video Mic Pro Plus, which is a bit more expensive, and then this is the Video Micro. If I were to recommend a Rode mic right now, I'd recommend the Rode Go 2. Thing is, in order to connect a Rode mic to your iPhone, you're gonna need a different cable than comes with it and an adapter. So this adapter just comes with iPhones. If you have a newer iPhone, it's a 3.5mm jack into like the iPhone lightning port connection. So you might have these, I do have one linked. Then you're gonna need a TRS to TRRS connection cable. I have one linked in the comments, of course. TRS to TRRS. TRS is the one with one line, that's why there's only one R, and TRRS is the one with two lines. So the mic is TRS, and then the side that goes into the phone is TRRS. So that's if you get the Video Mic Pro Plus, right? Or this old school micro. If you get the Rode Go 2, you can just get a USB-C to lightning port connector, and that's gonna work digital audio from the Rode Go 2 into your iPhone. I also have one of those linked in the description. So that's my iPhone filmmaking rig. I love it. I love the simplicity of it. I love shooting video on my phone. I think phone video is so underrated. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thanks so much for being here. Just thanks, you know, just thanks, a big thanks.